Alright, smoke fam, we got a couple of young birds here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spatchcock these, and so what that means, if y'all don't already know that, I'm going to take and I'm going to cut out the backbone on each one of these, and then we're going to take and lay them flat. But first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get these spatchcocked. Unfortunately, I don't have an extra set of hands, and I don't have a way to mount the camera so that y'all can watch. So I'm going to get that knocked out, and I'll be right back with you for the next step in the process. So stick with me. All right, one other thing. So I went ahead and scored these on both sides of the spine on these chickens here. So you can use boning shears. Those are pretty pricey depending on where you go, I guess, or how you can find them. I went out a long time ago and went to, I think it was to Walmart, and just got a pair of tin snips, and I just use them for food only, and so I make sure I clean them up real good and everything. It's a lot cheaper, and they accomplish the same thing. So all right, so I got the backbone cut out of these. I also took and removed the kill bone. It helps them to lay a little more flat. It's one less bone that you got to deal with. And I did give these a good rinse off to get any bone dust or anything off of them. We're just going to let these sit here, drain a little bit, and then I'm going to pat them down, and then we're going to create an injection for one, and then we're going to get these with some rubs put on them, then store them away, because we're not going to smoke these until early tomorrow morning. Now to create our marinade here, we're going to use a half a stick of butter. We're going to melt it down in our little fruit jar. And then we're going to add in some Cosmos wing dust, and then we're going to inject our chicken up. But I'm not going to do that till we get the rub applied. I like to do my injecting after I've already got the rub on. All right, we got one side done. Now we're going to turn it over on the other side. I'm going to put the rub on it, and then we're going to inject it. All right, this one's done. The injection is done. I ended up having to use a whole stick of butter on there. And so we're going to go ahead and get the baby put in the fridge, and then we're going to work on the next one. All right, this one here we're not going to do an injection on. We're just going to give it a put some rub on it and tuck it away in the fridge till early tomorrow morning, and then we're going to put these babies in the smoker. All right, we got the other one done. Now we're going to get it tucked away in the refrigerator, let them have themselves a little chilly weather slumber party in there overnight. Early tomorrow morning, we'll take these out, and I'll show you what we're going to do with them. Man, what a glorious day here in the Ozarks. I tell you what, it feels like fall time this morning. We are getting a little bit of a late start this morning on our chicken. I've already went ahead and put them in the smoker. I didn't have time to bring y'all in on that part of it. I need to go ahead and get them in there in a smoke bath. Got them set at it says it just dropped to 220, but set at 225. I want to smoke them good for let them get a good heavy smoke on them for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then we're going to crank that heat up to about 400, because we want crispy skin on these birds right here. Y'all just look. Don't them look good? All right, I got another project to be working on. We'll check back in a little bit. See ya.